We're just gonna... Live stream isn't available. What? What do you mean? Finish? Is that gonna... Oh god, what is happening? Does that... What do you... Okay. I gotta unmute my stream at this point, because I don't even know if I'm live. Does that... What do you... Okay. That's working. There's stuff. Okay. And we have people in the chat. Hello! How's it going? Let me quickly ping the Discord now that I'm actually live. Remember, it won't be all gambling this time. There we go. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today's gonna be a day, because we're gonna have to slam our face against the wall that will probably be Wattson. I hope it's gonna be simple, and I'm just worrying about nothing, but I've talked many times about how miserable it's gonna be. With stupid Shockwave, the Magneton, like, it's all bad. Nothing about this fight is good. But yeah, we got a little bit more gambling to do. Let me find some appropriate music. Let's trust Nintendo Casino Music Compilation. We'll go with that. Yeah, hold on. Advertisements, because I'm not cool enough to have YouTube Premium. That's the song we listened to last time, so I'll skip past this one. Let's go... Another ad already? I went 6 minutes into this video. Okay. Hold on. This is a tragedy. And it means that there is a solid chance there will be more ads throughout the video, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, it seems a tiny bit loud. Alright, there we go. Now I'll switch over here. Oh right, we got all this nonsense. We're gonna get rid of that. We're going back to having a normal stream today. The bit was fun, but I think that's good. So, we're gonna go back to the old strats. And yeah, during this time, I guess I can talk a little bit about my game plan or lack thereof, which is to say, yeah, I really got nothing. This is gonna be rough. How long do you think the gambling's gonna last? Hopefully not very long, thanks to speed up. Because we made much better time in, like, the duration of the stream. Also, that was horrible. That being said, we're not winning anything so far. But hopefully the gambling shouldn't be too long. It's just, at this rate, it might be a little long. I'm too flabbergasted by how annoying all of these landing spots are to actually formulate a complete sentence now. But, ideally, it should only be, like, an hour or so, based on the time we were making last stream. Well, that's a jackpot, we'll take it. I think we still play Skitty. Well... I didn't even pick the right one. Okay, well, I tried. Makuhita it is. Sandwich between two of them. I'll stick with Makuhita, even though I could go, oh yeah. Rewarded. We figured out at the end of last stream that we only, or it wasn't the end, but we figured out partway through last stream that we only need 4,000. So it's a little better than I had initially thought. But at the same time, I think we are down from the start of the stream. Oh, that wasn't the right one I wanted to bet on. It is... I can just go good old yellow why not and keep spamming. Okay, there's been a lot of circumstances like this. I haven't really been talking about it because I've just been skipping through the gambling real quick, but there have been so many instances of the balls going everywhere surrounding my pick, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, what is that? You know, based on how this is going, it might be a little longer. Maybe the stream will just be gambling, but with the power of speed up to make it even more miserable. Oh my god, I accidentally spammed through that, and that's the one time the thing I was picking gets landed on. Awesome. Yeah, like, we're gonna drop out of 1900. I have an idea. Bam, look at that. We just gained $87. Like, I don't see any point just starting the stream that far down. Oh my god, there's gonna be ads between every single song, isn't there? We're not doing this then. I'm gonna... What one sounds good? I mean, I was liking, Junior Street. We'll just do that. Junior Street Extended. And then this gives me an ad as well, so hold on. Nothing can ever be simple. Here we go. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, a nice win already. See, I just had to reset for the sake of luck. See, I really just had to reset for the sake of luck. 2 in a row. 3 in a row? Okay. I misclicked. I swear I was gonna click a Zoomeril, and it's obvious I was going to because that follows my philosophy. But I misclicked. I could have had the 4 in a row. That would have been awesome. But instead, we live in a world where I got the 3 in a row, which is still good. But I'm gonna complain because I'm entitled. Alright. Purple Makuhita it is. The farthest one away. Actually, does this have wraparound? It does, but it's annoying because then you count specific colors or Pokemon. There we go. Yeah, like post-reset, we've already made like 150, I think. Maybe a little more. Ooh, that was a win. Come on, please. Nope. Yeah, back to Purple Makuhita, the most annoying one. Oh, thank you, Talo. It's purple, why not now? Yo. Yeah, we're still just under the 200 mark, because we started at 1987, I want to say. And a whole 6 spins without getting a jackpot? This game's rigged. How am I not winning every single spin? Something's wrong. There's a win. We can go blue why not for the double? Oh yeah. I'm just that skilled. I didn't want to click on that, but it didn't matter anyway. Yellow Makuhita. Oh, there was a sandwich there that I could have gone for. This is the downside of speed up. I go too fast and I miss things. I missed the optimal play. We'll go Yellow Skitty. Now we definitely go Yellow Skitty. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any sort of commentary I can provide. I mean, I might as well reiterate, the pain that is Wattson. So, the number one issue is that, all of his Pokemon have Shockwave. And that is a move that never misses, like, ever. So, Minimize as a strategy is off the table. Like, if we run into something difficult where we get sort of outdamaged, nothing we can do about it. I've gotta sneeze, hold on. Or do I? Can you just happen or not? Okay. I think I'm good. Anyways, so yeah, Shockwave is a big pain. It means we can't cheese this victory, we have to play it honest. On top of that, we don't have Harden anymore, but because it's all special attackers, we can't use Harden like we did against Roxanne. It wouldn't help. And then the biggest issue, the reason we're doing all of this, is the Magneton that Wattson has. Now, it's got, pretty much every single one of its moves is the worst possible move it could have. Because it's got, Supersonic, it's got Sonic Boom, it's got, what is it? Shockwave, like I said. And then I believe it's Thunder Wave for the last move. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so obviously Paralysis isn't good, Confusion isn't good, and then Shockwave can't use Minimize, and Sonic Boom would just guarantee 20 damage when we don't have that much health right now. So that thing is a menace, and because in this generation they got rid of Mud Slap on Muck's Learn Set, our only attacking moves are normal and poison, neither of which really help against a Steel type. So here we are now, gambling for Flamethrower, which may or may not help against this Magneton. I can't really say for sure. But I can say it'll be better than clicking Pound. That is at least a known variable. Other than that, the Manectric is just always scary. It's carrying a Citrus Berry, so it's going to be tankier than we'd like it to be. The Voltorb that goes, like, that is the lead has Self-Destruct, so if we don't kill it in one hit, there is a solid chance that we'll be boomed on, because it should be faster than us by, like, a mile. Muck is not an especially fast Pokemon, and Voltorb is. I guess Grimer's not fast, because we still have a Grimer. Then Electrike I don't think should be too bad. It's just a worry if it uses Leer to make other attacks more of a problem. But, Paralysis will be a big issue, because I don't imagine we'll be able to get through any of the Pokemon without, getting paralyzed. Like, that should be a high priority for them in terms of the AI, as far as I'm aware. So, like, we can equip a Cherry Berry to buy us one turn, but after that, we're gonna get paralyzed, and then it's just playing the RNG game. Which is just what we needed when we're already dealing with such a difficult fight. And I don't know if I have any other things to say about that fight. It's just gonna suck. Arguably will be worse than gambling, depending on how exhilarating this gameplay is for you to watch. I mean, it's probably not great to watch at all. It's probably a terrible viewer experience. It's not a great player experience either, so I can say that at least. What do we have? We need about 1,600 more. It's not great, but not terrible considering we started with, what? I said like 1987, so we've gone up like 400 in 15 minutes. Still a little slower than I'd like, but it is what it is. Azumarill on purple. Yep, that is the one that got sandwiched. Okay, well, didn't matter. You can do whatever you want to boost the odds of roulette, but at the end of the day, it's still roulette. It's still just bad odds. The game. Okay. Okay, thank you. So many likely spots and it doesn't land on any of them. It just goes to wherever it feels like. Oh yeah. Never mind, it's all skill game. Makuhita. And that is a skitty that's between the two. Sometimes my eyes don't work and it's hard to tell if there's a gap of 2 between 2 balls or a gap of 1. So I have to really slow down and stare at it. Okay, well. Makuhita, actually I think it's the same number of buttons to go over here. Well, that's not the one I wanted to click, but it landed on it. Okay, you know, sometimes you just get lucky. And that's all there is to it. That is still betting on Azumarill. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still betting on Azumarill. My statement has not changed. It's the color that changed. Ooh, just the raw jackpot. First go. Drop here. And we'll just keep dropping here. It's quick. And that is back to our pal Azumarill. Surely you'll win, right? We're not just gonna keep going down forever. We're not just gonna keep going down forever. Okay, we're just gonna keep going down forever. You got it. Yeah, that just kind of puts us back to where we were. Wow, Skitty is surrounded. Not what I wanted to hit, but it didn't matter. And yeah, Skitty ended up completely surrounded. 3 balls on each side of it. That is something. Nope. Yeah, we are kind of getting stuck here at 2300 mark. It's gap of 2, so it's fine. Okay, well. It is, oh. Still blue, why not? It'll pay off eventually. Yeah. But yeah, we're still in 2300. Which is a little annoying. Yeah, you're just gonna go... Yeah, you're just gonna go all around when I'm betting on, but never land on it. Fair enough. Kitty. Still Skitty, but a different one. That is... Again, with Skitty. There we go. We are getting close to escaping 2300. That would be great. I would like to be making actual progress, despite what the game wants from me. You know, maybe it just heard me complaining about Wattson, and is like, oh yeah, you don't want to do Wattson, I'll just never let you get this TM you need to fight him. Then you never have to fight him. And it's like, I suppose so, but at the same time, I don't want to gamble either. It's a lose-lose situation. So, I don't really know if that helps me. I'm just gonna do yellow, why not, because it's quicker. Okay, now it's just landing everything on the opposite side of the board. Thank you for your help. Any day now? And yeah, just like I said, we are now at the point where one jackpot won't get us out of 2300. We're not allowed to escape it. This is our jail. And unfortunately, unlike last time, I can't just restart to go back up, because restarting would put us way down. We just have to live in this hell until we are permitted to leave. See, they tempt us, get us close, that we have hope. And then we're just gonna lose for 2 full wheels. And then we'll be back. We'll be humbled again. Anytime now? Yeah, see, we lose just enough so when we win, we don't get out of 2300. Now we just have to lose for a little while to get our money back down. And then, near the end of this table, we'll win. That's my guess, anyway. Okay, or not. We gotta go a little farther down. Can't be getting too close to making progress. We gotta be a certain amount removed from any hope. But, like, actually, this is very stupidly consistent bad luck. We are getting below odds. We should get, like, statistically, 1 win every 2 tables. But we are consistently getting just enough to hover around 23 without going above or below. I say that, but we're about to go below, so... yeah. Something is off here. Like, genuinely, after this table, I'm gonna back out and re-enter, because I know for a fact that there is a luck stat in gambling on the slots here. Like, every time you enter, it gives you a different luck stat. And I don't know if the same thing applies for roulette, but I'm going to believe that it does. Okay. We just keep betting. So because I'm superstitious, I'm just gonna keep... okay, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna keep exiting and entering the table until I get a win, just to... you know, it's a winning table, obviously. That's how gambling works. So... and see, 2 jackpots in a row? My luck stat got fixed. And now from here, the climb should continue. Obviously. Blink. Nope. Alright. Thanks. As soon as I switch my gamble to the better choice. Ooh, so close to being out of 2300. See, it's obviously confirmation bias, but we are doing a lot more winning since I exited and re-entered the table, I feel like. Look at that. Now we're on to 24. can't drop back down. I can't go back. No. We're back. It was all a long con just to pull me right back in and make me even more upset about it. Okay, well. Oh wait, I can go... No, that's a space of 2. That's not who I wanted to click. Okay, well, that is who I wanted to click, I guess. Not who I was going to click, but... Oh, that time... Okay, it balanced out. I clicked the wrong one, and then the one that I wanted to click won, so... It's all even now. Yeah, we're just back in 2300 hell. Oh yeah. Never mind, we're free. We're never going back. But like, actually, we'd have to get quite unlucky to go back now. And that'd be very upsetting if we did. Okay. Seems like we're going back. Getting quite unlucky. Yep. Uh-huh, yep. That was a great table. That certainly went how it should have. Yeah, like I said, keep in mind, statistically the highest dry streak we should have is a 2-table dry streak. Like, if we go the full 6 spins, like, I guess two full sets of 6 without winning, that is statistically not supposed to happen. At this point, I should start counting the number of losses, because Jesus Christ, we are down 100. Like, there's nothing I can be doing better there. Okay. So stupid. Well, I guess we're going all the way back down. I'll probably just be resetting the game soon. Because we'll be below the 1900 we started at. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Hello, Mudkip. Happy Muck Monday. We are back to stupid garbage gambling. And progress is not as good as it statistically should be. Because if I lost 100 coins, now that I'm thinking about it, if it's $3 per gamble, and I went down 100, or 99 in that case, that would be math. Well, because 10, 20, 30, 33. It's very simple math. It took me way too long to figure out. We had to have gone 33 spins in a row without winning, which is getting close to 3 times worse than statistical odds. Yeah, a lot of gambling's required. Like, if we could just... If I didn't have to worry about over-leveling, our Grimer, I could just fight trainers, get money, and then do that instead, and it'd be so much better. Because there's so many trainers I haven't fought. But, you know, gotta worry about my XP in a solo run, so... Not an option, unfortunately. Okay, that's the one time Skitty gets picked, awesome. Ooh, the raw jackpot. That means a Azumarill. That means definitely a Azumarill. No, there's no small gaps there. Hopefully, we can actually stay in 2400 this time, rather than get up to like 80 or whatever, and then drop all the way out like we did last time. Nope. But we have a nice little pocket here in Makuhita that we can just sort of blind gamble on the rest of the time. And then everything just goes on the exact opposite side of the table with Makuhita. Cool, thanks. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, thanks, game. Yeah, no, we're not allowed to be up here. We're higher than we're supposed to be. Gotta rig the game for a moment to bring us back down. Yep, this is actually my secret plan all along. I'm a secret gambling addict. And so what I've done is I've rigged this game so that I can never hit the amount of coins we need. And now every stream is just going to be a gambling stream forever to get my fix in. That's the real honest truth, for sure, definitely. I'm just gonna click on a Azumarill because it's quicker to press. Okay, well, that backfired. Wow, they are just landing everywhere except for where I picked. It's almost like it's rigged. Always bet on black, but in this case, always bet on Skitty. See, I would, but there are slight statistical advantages to picking slots next to balls that have already landed. Because if a ball tries to land in a spot that it's already landed in, it'll bounce either to the left or the right. You get an extra, like, small chance of it bouncing your way. And then if you can get it, like, in between two balls, like here if I pick this Skitty, then if it tries to land in either spot next to it, there's a 50% chance it goes where I want. We can't just pick the ones we want, we gotta be strategic about it. And sometimes that is a Skitty, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's Makuhita. Sometimes Makuhita fails us. We'll do a Azumarill, it's closer. And then it lands on Makuhita, awesome. Wow, we're back up to 2400, how awesome. Can't wait to fall back down instantly. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't think we've made any progress in the last, like, 5 minutes or so. No movement. But why do you need to gamble? For the flamethrower TM. It's the only way that we can kill, Wattson's, Magneton. Because they did Muck dirty and got rid of Mud Slap. So my only attacking moves that I get from level up at this point are Pound and Sludge. Oh yeah. Like, I really wish that I could just, use Mud Slap, because it would probably do more damage than Flamethrower would. Because it's 120 base power, quad effective up to 80, whereas Flamethrower I think is... It might be 80, might be 90-ish, I have no clue. But, Muck's physical, attack is going to be much better than its special attack. And it would have the added benefit of accuracy drops, and while it does have Shockwave, that would discourage it from using, like, supersonic Sonic Boom and stuff. The accuracy drop would still help. But we are not allowed to have it, because they hate Mudslap. And, like, I do too. It was not fun fighting Faulkner, but... Sometimes it's a good thing to have. Sometimes your game needs a little bit of RNG in it. Not this much, though. Roulette is too much RNG. You don't need all of this. Oh? Well, we might actually be cemented in 2400, though of course we have been this high up and dropped all the way down before. That means nothing. Yeah, at this point, odds are pretty solid. Still, nothing's guaranteed, it is gambling. But at this point, it'll be hard to drop out of 24. And 25. See, 23 was just a wall we couldn't get past. And now that we're there, now that we're past there, maybe it'll just be smooth sailing. Or maybe it's just gonna be the classic, we go back down to 24-30 before we win. Okay, no. See, this is more like what it should be. I mean, no, I think I'm actually getting quite a bit better than expected odds right now, but it's balancing out my previously poor odds. Purple Makuhita now, the farthest one. All the way over there. I do love an excuse to just click the button and not think. Okay, well, now I have to do Skitty. And yeah, we're at a 25. Wow, that song ended. You know what? I'll take a rules card shop. That's a good song. YouTube autoplay did us a good service here. The bells in rules cards theme there always remind me of the Terraria Calamity Mod's main theme, because it's got bells in it. That's like the only real similarity between them, but they just sound very similar in style. So I always think of the other one when I'm listening to one of them. And speaking of Terraria, I guess that's something I can talk about. There's this Terraria world I've had for a long time. Like, at this point, probably a year and a half, if not longer. Where my ultimate goal in it is to obtain one copy of every single item. Do you know what Lost Media is? And if so, do you like it or think it's interesting? I do know what Lost Media is. I've never really... I mean, like, it's something where I'm not interested in it as a concept, but there's always exceptions, like, if it's Lost Media of something I specifically care about. But Lost Media as a whole, I'm not particularly interested in. It's just like, obviously, like I said, if it's a genre or topic I care about, I'll be more inclined to care, but like, I think preservation work on all sorts of things is very important, and I think it's a great stuff that a lot of people do, but it is not something I've ever put too much thought into. You should check out It'll Do 2 OST. I have heard of that game. I know next to nothing about it, but maybe I will check that out later. But yeah, as I was saying about Terraria, what did I even pick? Okay, well. I have this Terraria world where my ultimate goal is to get one copy of every single item in the game. Now, for people that don't know a whole lot about Terraria, that might sound not completely insane, but it is. One example I can give is there's this item called the Shell Phone. It's a combination of basically a bunch of useful little trinkets that give all kinds of like info and quality of life features combined into one thing to save inventory space. Off the top of my head, the items in the crafting tree are an ocean conch, a demon conch, and a cell phone. So I need one of each of those. And then the cell phone is made up of a PDA and a magic mirror or ice mirror. So I need one of each of those as well. And then the PDA is made up of the, I think it's called the Fish Finder, the Goblin Tech, whatever it's called, the REK 3000, and one other thing I'm forgetting the name of. So I need one of each of those. The Fish Finder is made up of a sextant, a weather radio, and a fisherman's pocket guide. So I need one of each of those as well. The REK 3000 has a radar scanner. I think it has the depth scanner and the compass. So I need one of each of those. And then the Goblin Tech has the Lifeform Analyzer, Metal Detector, and maybe the Tally Counter. So I need one of each of those. And then the last thing has... There's a stopwatch. God, I'm blanking now. Okay, I fell apart. I don't know the whole recipe off the top of my head. But point is, it's a big recipe, so... I need... Like, of all of the base level crafting materials, I would need to grab, like, 6 of each of them, I think. Because there's the base form, the combined form, the PDA, the cell phone, and the shell phone. So that's 5. I need 5 copies of each of those items. And then extend that to all, like, 6,000 or so items in the game, I think there are. And it's quite a task. I haven't played on that file in a, like, little bit at this point. It's something I kind of, like, chip away at every couple months when I think about it. But, it is something that I eventually intend to get every single copy of. Like, every single copy of every item, and then... I'm not really a builder of any sorts, but I've thought about, making, like, a little sort of museum to display everything, like sorted all by like, oh, the weapons are over here and the armor are here, and then furniture sets are here, that kind of thing. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I have thought about what I want to do after Muck Monday for streaming, because it's probably not going to be Pokemon. As a heads up for anyone that's just here for Pokemon, because this is going to be a long thing. Like, I'm saying this now, but Muck Monday is not anywhere close to done. We are... Why did I pick you? Okay. Didn't matter. Muck Monday is nowhere close to done. We are very far. Because we're on Gen 3 only. I gotta do all the remakes as well, so it's not just going up to Gen... Are we on Gen 9 now? I think Gen 9. So, like, we're not even a third of the way in that sense, because remakes are counted as well. But, point is, by the time I'm done, this will have been a long time of playing Pokemon. So, I'm definitely going to want a break of some kind. And I was thinking about what to play next. Or, if anything, because that's the thing. It was like, if I can't think of anything fun to stream, I might just disappear for an indeterminate amount of time until a good idea comes up. But I was thinking maybe streaming the Terraria world would be a good excuse to make actual progress on it. Just be a sort of a semi-mindless thing I can grind while just rambling about nothing, kind of like I'm doing now. But, I mean, my goal, obviously I'm not trying to make, I mean, I can't say obviously. I was gonna say, obviously I'm not trying to make content that is actively boring viewers, but, I mean, have you looked at this stream? Like, it's fair to get the impression that my goal is to make boring content, if this is what you're looking at, but contrary to what this stream might imply, My goal is not to make content that's actively boring to people, but at the same time, where where was I even going with this sentence? I went off on like 3 random side tangents. The point was that the Terraria grinding is kind of mindless depending on the task at hand. If I'm just like waiting for golden critters, that can be kind of boring. You just have to kind of run back and forth in the little farm you've made up until it appears. But some things are a little more interesting. Like, I'll have to get the Terra Prisma from Empress of Light. So that'll be something to do. And I gotta get a bunch of drops from various bosses as well. So it wouldn't all be boring. What platform do you play Terraria on? I play on Steam because I used to play the console version of Terraria. That was how I first got into the game. But playing that again, like, later on, oh my god, is it rough. Like, trying to... Like, console limitations are so rough, where trying to, like, aim with the right stick for, like, magic weapons or ranged weapons while running around and fighting is so much worse than just having a mouse, where I just can't play console Terraria. It hurts too much. Like, I remember, cause, like, the transition from, easy mode to hard mode is very rough. And especially, I remember, I just could not hit herplings in the stupid hard mode Crimson. Because they're so low to the ground and they jump around. Like, my aiming with the stick was so terrible, I could not shoot them. And it just made me so frustrated that I stopped playing around then, and I never went back. Woo gambling, yep. We got more high-quality gambling, unfortunately. Progress update, it's been, what, 47 minutes, and we've made just under 100 coins? So that's not great. Based on that progress, we're barely gonna get to do any Wattson attempts because, I don't have a whole lot of time for a full-length stream today. And I was hoping this would take, like, an hour. But I guess I was a little overzealous with that estimate. Makuhita. But yeah, I think, the whole point of that story about Terraria is that there is a non-zero chance, assuming I don't come up with anything better, or don't lose interest, or whatever, there's a non-zero chance that once Muck Monday finishes in, like, 2028, I'll start streaming Terraria occasionally. Because I think that could be fun. Give me an excuse to start working through that, world. Because I think just the ultimate thing is I think it'd be so cool to have a museum of every single item in the entire game that was, like, obtained legit. I'll come back later because there's no muck in sight. Yeah, no worries. Problem is, at this rate, I'm not even sure there will be any Muck Monday happenings today, but thanks for stopping by. Oh, God, I love gambling. Cannot tell you how much I love Muck. Honestly, neither can I. There's too much to be said. Like, there's not enough time in my life span to talk about everything I love about Muck, so instead, actions speak louder than words. Here I am gambling for hours on end, just to get this silly little Grimer to beat Wattson so it can become a powerful Muck one day. Yeah, to actually finish the thought, I think I said like 90% of what I was gonna say. I'll probably end up streaming Terraria because I think having a museum of like every single copy of an item in the game that was obtained legitimately. Like, no save editors, obviously, but like playing on master mode, no journey mode either to add like researching to make so many things easier. I think that would be very cool collection to have that probably not a lot of people have, so that's my plans for 5 years when Muck Monday's done, like I said. And it's funny thinking about the pace of Muck Monday, because some days I'm like, wow, we've made like 3x the progress I thought we would today. And then other days, it's like, wow, I thought we would get 3 times farther than we did. I'm never even remotely close to how much progress I think we'll make in one day. It's interesting. I wonder if I'll get better at that as we go, like identifying fights that are going to be problematic, or little like sections of the game where I'm not going to have enough options to deal with them, that kind of thing. Because I thought Pokemon Red was going to take maybe twice as long as it did. Just because of like travel time and figuring out the game and all that. But no, it was all very simple. And then Crystal. I think Crystal still overall ended up being shorter than I thought it would, because the Elite Four, all of Kanto and Red, were much quicker than I thought they'd be. But Johto was a lot slower than I had predicted, because of mostly stupid Morty. But Faulkner and the rival didn't hurt that either. They were certainly not nice to work with. But hey, we're done that. At this rate, Emerald might take quite a bit longer than I thought. Because, I mean, there's still going to be some rough areas ahead. It's not like this is going to be the only difficult fight. And we're already quite early in, and this is probably the biggest roadblock we've faced. Maybe when all's said and done, Morty will still be worse, but I think this has potential to be considered the worst roadblock thus far because of the sheer amount of time spent gambling. Because, like, this is our only out. Against Morty and stuff, sheer luck was an option, and just what we got to work. Well, that, and also I used I think it was Morty I used the potion on, and not the rival. But it was just sheer luck that got me there. Whereas, I mean, this is sheer luck, but I need a long span of consistent luck rather than one instance of perfect luck. Which is probably far worse. Because, you know, it's not just one and done. I have to win and then keep winning forever and ever. But hey, we've made it to 3,000. With that win, it'll be hard to drop out of 3,000. I was about to say we might just drop back out, but that means we're 75% of the way there. In terms of this stream specifically, time spent, we are less than 75% though, because we did not start at 0. Yeah, just keep going to Zoomeril. Oh, never mind, it's skitty time. Or not. What else do I have to talk about? I could talk about Final Fantasy XIV. That's a game I've been playing a lot. That is pretty much the entire reason that this stream's starting a little later than I was planning on. Because planning on streaming sort of around 1, but then I got stuck in the classic trap of just doing one more thing in Final Fantasy. Because I've been abusing the hell out of that game's free trial, because why not? You know, it's so much content for free. Not an ad, but it is a very fun game. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I'm still... I mean, I've finished A Realm Reborn. I'm on, like, the in-between content of A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, which, I've barely started. I've just been, like, doing all kinds of other random stuff, like, unlocking all of the hard versions of dungeons and all the, like, extreme trials for the primals and all that. But my ultimate goal in that game, I guess similar to Terraria, is to collect every minion in that game that I can on the free trial. So, like, obviously not buying any of them off the market. I'm going to be restricted to the first 3 expansions and not the later 3, or I guess first 2 expansions, because The Realm Reborn isn't an expansion, that's just the game. So just seeing how many of them I can get. And that's been a fun distraction so far. I've had to do a bunch of crafting because there's a bunch of minions you can craft at like level 50 for all kinds of things. And crafting gets difficult in the free trial. And again, I don't know how many people here play Final Fantasy XIV, if any. But hey, this is my channel, I can ramble out whatever I want. But in the free trial, you can't hire any retainers, which are the, basically people you can hire to carry various things for you. Like, they act as extra inventory, essentially. And so you can't have them, meaning you are limited to your base inventory of 120 slots, and then the, I want to say 60 slots, maybe it's 90, in the Chocobo saddlebag, which sounds like a lot. But when you're trying to carry unique crafting recipes for 8 different crafting classes, like, that inventory space essentially gets divided by 8 to balance things for each of them, and it becomes rough, especially when anytime you craft something, the crafting result is going to go in your inventory, so you can't just have, like, a full inventory of crafting materials and just go to town. You need to leave space for the things you're actually crafting. And it made inventory juggling quite a task. But I got past all that, finished all my crafting, and now I'm at the point of doing some of the general endgame A Realm Reborn stuff, like I said, which has been very fun. I normally play with my one friend that is experienced in the game, and anytime we get into like a new trial or dungeon or whatever, she'll like sort of explain the mechanics and stuff I need to be aware of before I go in. But a lot of the like hard trials that I've done thus far, I've gone in alone, and that is a whole different experience. Just being in this fight with like 7 other people, and everyone else just knows what they're doing. You're standing there fighting, and then all of a sudden everyone starts running around, or like these like things appear on the map, or in the arena rather, that you're in, and you're like, what are these? Do I touch them now? Do I wait? And just failing like pretty much every mechanic constantly and being a nuisance to your team is quite the experience. But I'm not at the point yet where like failing any mechanic is like an instant wipe or even an instant death for you. Normally you just take a bunch of damage, then you can keep going about your day. But it's an experience trying to play that game solo with no experience. Because normally I play Summoner in that game because 1, I think it's fun, and 2, it's very convenient being able to level Scholar at the exact same time. That way you have a DPS and a healer for better, more convenient queuing. But whenever I first try something, I always do it as Summoner because I'm already busy enough trying to learn the mechanics. I don't want to have to worry about healing someone else. And that goes doubly so when I don't actually know. I don't have someone to explain the mechanics to me. It's like, I can't be the healer and be the one that's dying constantly. You know, if I'm the healer, I need to stay alive to revive people. But eventually when I go back to do those through different roulettes and the such, I'll probably play some healer. Because I do like it. I don't think I'm that great at it, but I'm passable. You know, people don't die. So clearly I'm doing something right. Anyways, how am I doing? 3,200? Okay. Not as much progress as I would have liked while I was rambling about nothing, but... You know, that's gambling. So yeah, I was not paying any attention to anything there. I probably misclicked the correct choice a bunch of times. But, you know, we're still going up, so it couldn't have been that bad. Something had to be going kind of right. Oh, hey. Got a jackpot. How awesome. That doesn't happen very often. Back-to-back jackpot. That doesn't happen very often. I was really hoping for the back-to-back-to-back. Ooh, blind jackpot, though. No anything to boost our odds. Just raw skill and talent. And there goes all my raw skill and talent. I used all of it getting that pure jackpot. Yeah, my estimate, like I said, is that well, no, I don't think I ever said. My guess is that against Wattson, we'll probably have to break some kind of rule. Be it going a little more above the level cap, or using some kind of heal. Because this fight is probably gonna suck. I would love to just be wrong. I would love to just win like I did against Roxanne without really trying. But I don't feel like that's what's gonna happen. Because I'm still, to be honest, I'm still shocked we got past Roxanne that easy. Like, I don't know what the AI was doing there. Because if I am correct, this might be something that Emerald Kaizo changed and isn't actually part of the base AI. But the Emerald AI likes to use speed lowering moves like Rock Tomb if you are faster than it. But if you're slower than it, it doesn't like clicking them. So even though Rock Tomb is like a strong attacking move, I'm pretty sure it's stronger than Rock Throw anyway. Her Nose Pass, or whoever has Rock Tomb, wasn't clicking it because it saw it was already faster than us. So that was something that I expected. I didn't think we were going to be getting Rock Tombed much, but I also thought it would just be attacking more and not be as dumb as it was clicking Harden. Which, you know, helped out a lot. It'd be great if Wattson did something similar, but he doesn't really have any great moves to waste his own time with. Is the only problem there. But, as I keep saying, only time will tell. We just have to get out of gambling hell first. Which, who knows when that'll happen. We've got $700 more to go, but... You know, gotta see which way the roulette table spins. It's counterclockwise, by the way, that's what way it spins, but... We gotta wait and see if the counterclockwise spin is what we want or not. That's an Azumarill that's sandwiched there. It can be very hard to tell when speed up's happening. Like, what are anything? Like, where is that ball landed? Purple Makuhita? Yeah, it was. Wow. That took a minute to decipher, though. Which is why I still have to pay attention and tactically unslow down to comprehend the board before I make my choice. Okay, we keep going. I love when it lands something next to yellow why not, and I can just sort of keep clicking the button without having to move anything anywhere. It's great. That's really the most ideal outcome. Oh, the raw jackpot. And landing right on yellow why not from the beginning is also great, because then it moves the slot over to the Azumarill, and then you just move down one to get to the blue Azumarill. So, those are like the optimal setups, really. A first spin, yellow... A first spin yellow why not into blue Azumarill is a great time. Exactly what you're hoping for. Yeah, we got about 600 more to go. I'm treating it as like we never have like the 2 digits, right? We round it to like the hundredth place for how much we have, because that 51 we still have is going to go up and down a bunch. So we can't use that as an accurate amount that we have. Like, we're pretty locked into having 3,400. It's just about how long we spend on 3,400, as anyone who's watched should be aware. Like, I keep repeating myself, like, this is the first time anyone has ever seen gambling. Wouldn't you believe it? Gambling, you don't always win. What? News to me. Come on. Like, at this point, being at the mid 3,000s is just annoying. Like, I'm so close. Just round up. You wouldn't round up in this position, but just round up. Come on. I'm just gonna land all around the why not. Cool. Purple Azumarill, sure. That is. Now I can go yellow Azumarill, much more. Nope, never mind, back to purple. And that's when it lands yellow. Oh, that loop. I don't know. I would imagine this is looped a number of times, but that's the first time I've heard that kind of sharp loop transition. Oh well. Why did I bet on yellow? Why not? Oh well. It's not that much worse, realistically. Big win. And now we can just click, why not? Never mind, we gotta go Makuhita. And that's when it goes, why not? And then I clicked the wrong one. Oh well. It did not land where I would have voted anyway, so... stick with what we got. Never mind, we go Skitty. Or not. We have been on 34 for quite a while now. This is our new... what was it? We were at 23? I think 23 is the amount we were stuck at for a while. We got a prime blue Azumarill lined up here. It just doesn't want to hit. No. Thanks for trying, I guess. Where am I going? Skitty. This Skitty still works. Come on, we're so close to getting out of 34. At this point, it won't get us there, dang. I actually don't know if it would have gotten us out at the point I was saying. I didn't bother to do the math. It just looked kind of close. Yep, again, we lost just about enough that A jackpot broke us even. Okay, there we go. We've broken the barrier once. We have confirmed it is possible to get past 3,400. While we have dropped down, that just means eventually we'll go back up again. See? That's how it works. Okay, come on. Come on. Nice. Making more progress. I do wonder if there is any kind of pity system in this. I wouldn't imagine so, but that would be funny. Just sort of... Oh, hey! Accidentally clicked yellow why not and got rewarded. You'd love to see it. And then the back-to-back. No way. On to Skitty. Dang it. The Makuhita. That is a purple Makuhita. I hate when it's purple Makuhita. You gotta scroll so far. And then it never hits. See, we got it. We got from 35 to 36 so quick. I mean, again, we're low enough that we'll just drop back down, but the amount of time it took for us to break into 35 from 34 was so long. And that was so not long. Like, see, we're back. It's as simple as that. And another win. Okay, we're actually kind of making progress. We should be out soon. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. That was my fault. When we drop all the way down to 34, I'll apologize. That wasn't what I wanted to click. Surely you want me out of here, right? I've been gambling long enough. You're tired of me. You can just give me the rest of my wins and then I can go about my day. You can go about yours. Like, surely it must be tiring spinning this much. Like, if I'm not here, you don't have to spin. You can just sort of take a break. Isn't that what you want? Like, don't you get dizzy spinning this much? It must suck. Think about the nice break you could earn. If you just let me go. Okay, we're pretty decently in 3,700. It's definitely drop-outable. Don't think for a second that it isn't, but... I mean, we might not. See, we might not. I had no faith in what I was saying when I said we might not drop out of it, but turns out the game had faith, so that's all it really needed. All that I need is for the game to believe, because it's the one that has to do the RNG. I don't have to have any faith in this. It's all on the game and not me, so nothing that happens is my fault. Wow, this is an interesting pattern. I can't, for the memes, I just want to watch the spin happen. Dang it. Oh well. It would have been so cool if it completed the pattern. Because, you know, sometimes you just need to slow it down a little bit and have some fun. It makes the process much more bearable, probably. Oh, what the? My cursor position changed because of the wins that had happened. So I ended up voting for something completely different from what I intended. Okay, we have finally hit 38. I mean, this is... yeah, we drop out now, but as I've said before, if we made it once, we can get there again. I've probably said something very similar a lot when I was playing Joe Loves Golf. And that... I mean, I did eventually beat it, like I've said, but that did not go too great on stream. Yeah, we're dropping. We are not winning here. 37 might be another wall, just to make sure we don't get out of here too soon. Gotta farm as many streamed hours as I can. I don't really know if that does anything for me. I wouldn't think it does, but... You know, sometimes the accidental Wobbuffet gamble works. Or why not? That's not a Wobbuffet. You know, thinking about this now, why do they use the baby Pokemon for symbols in gambling? Like, why are they using the small child Pokemon to advertise their gambling? That seems odd to me, now that I think about it. Come on. Don't let me drop back down to 37, please. We're so close at this point. Yeah, we can just keep going. No, Talo. Dropped in the wrong spot, pal. This one. God? Okay. I think we're dropping back to 37. Odds are, against us here quite a bit. Oh, okay. Never mind. We persist. This one. This one. How we go yellow, why not? My favorite. Yeah, we're back to imminently dropping out territory. We have not made much progress in the past little bit. And there we go. Like, it very much feels like there are built-in dry streaks and hot streaks to this, which is definitely a thing and not just me getting lucky and then getting unlucky. It's something built into the game. God, so close, but so far. Like, we could get it in one whole roulette game if we just won, like, every jackpot. But the game just is not being kind. Yeah, we are going so far down. What I need is another, like, round one, yellow why not hit. That's what we need to get the second wind. And until that happens, we'll just be sort of floundering around. Trying to stay afloat. Maybe we try the definitely not superstitious tactic of exiting and re-entering the table. Like, we've used up all the good luck on this run of the table. We back out and then re-enter. And look at this. Dang it. Bam. Okay, is something? No, nothing is sandwiched. There's a win. See? That's something. We'll keep going on this run of this table. I'm a believer. We'll back out anytime we don't get a win on one game. Didn't get a win there. Bad table. Reset. See, this is a good table. Second ball, and that's a win. Sure, I'll do Makuhita, I guess. 2 wins in 1 table. This is a good one. Please. Please, I can't go back. Please, I can't go back. Well, new table. Sounds bad. Used up all of its luck right at the start. That one just sucked. It had no luck in it. Okay, there's a win. It was late, but better late than never, as they say. You. Second win, okay. This is a solid table. Oh, over here, let's purple Makuhita. I don't even know what I gambled on. Okay, please, we're making actual progress. God, we're so close. Oh my god, we are so close. Please, free me from this prison. Please. Oh my god. Oh, 2 more. 2 more. No, Shroomish. Hello. Shroomish! It kept landing on the wrong side of that ball. If it just went the other way. I believe we're past the point of it being 2 wins. Yeah. From here, it's still 2 wins. Oh! 1 win. We're gonna play this slow. We gotta see it. Oh my god, if it actually just hit that immediately. Ah, no. We just stick with yellow, why not? It's still the best looking bet. Oh my god, you can't do this to me. This is so mean. Yeah, no. Wrong, why not? Actually, with how much I had, I might have been able to bet on a color instead of a specific Pokemon. Oh my god, there we go. Oh, I'm free. Get me out. Get me out. Please. I'm not playing another game. Hold on. I'm gonna save because, knowing me, I'm going to buy the wrong TM. And I would be so mad. Flamethrower. Okay, at this point, we can put the music back on. Okay. Flamethrower. 95 base power. Fire move. Muck Monday, for some reason, can learn it. Now, what do we get rid of? Poison gas, obviously. What am I saying? I forgot I still had poison gas. Poison gas is what we in the business call a bad move. So... Alright, anyone remember this game? It's called Pokemon Emerald. I think we were, like, playing with some Pokemon or whatever, some, like, purple thing. we were playing this game with? I don't know. I don't really remember. Well, let's go to this place. Why not? There was still the one gym trainer, though, that I hadn't fought. Okay, well, this isn't what I wanted to do. Because I had gone this way. And it's one of these guys I haven't fought. You. Because this person has a, Magneton that I just lost to. Alright, this should be easy now. We just click a sludge. And then you, I don't think, die. Okay, no, you do die. That's good. Okay, it was a Magnemite, wow. And I couldn't beat this thing. Go, Flamethrower! It's faster than me! I thought Magnemite was slow. There we go. And that's what, probably like 4.5 hours of gambling does? Alright, Wattson. I'm just gonna use a potion. I'm too lazy to go back and heal. We're gonna hand you a cherry berry. Probably better than a Oran berry, because he's got multiple Pokemon with Thunder Wave. Alright. Let's see this. Not excited. I really hope we just, like, destroy everything, but I don't see that happening. Spark. It's a lot of damage. Oh god. Yeah, no. Like, we can't have that happen. Because this thing and Manectric have Quick Attack, if they weren't already faster. Yeah, that's me dead. There's one thing I'm gonna try. What if I do Pound into Sludge? That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Well, at this point we have to restart because I'm gonna take the same amount of damage anyway. Yeah, if we do Pound first, and I immediately paralyze. Whatever. We weren't winning this attempt anyway. And then I Sludge. Okay, you still self-destruct. Awesome. In that case, I think we're already at bad enough of a spot that I have to start with a crit. I think it is the only way I'm going to have the health to survive. I can... How do I... Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to do that, here, rather than... But yeah, if you thought, once we're done gambling, things were gonna get good, no. You are sorely mistaken. No, I think I'd rather have Flamethrower in the last slot. Because, I'm pretty confident I have to get a crit here. I think such a thing is required. Oh, I didn't save, moving my things. Right. Do one of these. Then we save again. There. Now I can just spam the A button. Still gambling just with a crit, yep. We're never free from RNG. Okay, well, the crit happened on the wrong side of the field. Please. Because, like, once I get this crit, things still aren't good. Because if this is anything to go off of, everything is going to outspeed me and get, at minimum, 1 hit off on me. Yeah, that poison isn't enough. Not even a poison will get us out of it. It has to be a crit. But yeah, because everything is going to be fast on us. Everything is going to get at least 1 hit off. There's no way we're one-shotting the Manectric. So it's going to get 2 off. I think we are just statistically too weak to do this. You just started off with self-destruct. I technically have more health than I did the previous attempt. I want to see if I can live a shockwave. We can at least get some info out of this, how much it does, and if we kill Electrike. Okay, so that does 20. And we don't even kill Electrike. So I don't think this is possible. Because I'm probably, in this current state of affairs, I'm probably going to have to crit the Electrike as well. So that's awesome. You know, we gotta test all avenues before we decide to overlevel or anything. Starting boom, maybe. I mean, if I crit here, nope. Oh, he potions though. Okay, that's big. Another chance. That poison isn't gonna be enough. But I think what I do here... I mean, they all have Shockwave anyway, but in order to make, like, Thunder Wave and Supersonic worse, we click Minimize here. Because it's gonna outspeed me no matter what. Then it'll die to poison. And then maybe if I am faster than Magneton, I can do something, or if it wants to confuse or paralyze me for whatever reason, it could miss those. Because I am going to be slower than this Magneton if I was slower than the Magnemite. Yeah. And I just click Shockwave and I'm dead. Yeah, I'm very much at a loss of what to do. I'm very much at a loss of why crits are disabled for me. We know that that doesn't work. Because I feel like I have done enough attempts of this that I should have gotten a crit by now. I feel like I've also gotten a little below average luck in terms of poisons as well, because I think it's 30% chance. And I have not gotten many. Maybe I'm still on accuracy. I feel like it wouldn't be that far off if I was. Literally, all I need is 1 crit to confirm that this isn't gonna work. And then I can do something else. But until that happens, we are here. And this is worse odds than gambling, plus it takes much longer. So we just gotta deal with this. If only self-destruct could miss. That'd be amazing. Crits are a 1 in 16 chance, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna start counting from here to see how bad this game is. 1. 2. We got 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And, like, I would say, this is just a case of, like, RNG being deterministic, but I sometimes get poisoned, sometimes I don't. The paralysis, happens on Spark sometimes it doesn't. I've seen the Voltorb crit me once. Sometimes it uses Spark, sometimes it uses Shockwave, sometimes it even uses Self-Destruct. So different things are happening. It's not like every time I reset, it loads the exact same RNG. Crits are just disabled, I think. For me. At least, because, like I said, I got crit once. I'm searching this up. Critical hit Pokemon. What are the odds? Uh, 6.25%, which is probably about 16, I think. Probably. I don't know. Well, because the step above that is 12.5, which is 1 in 8, I'm pretty sure. So it makes sense that it goes from 1 in 16 to 1 in 8. We love, statistic odds versus practical odds, or whatever you'd call it. Like, am I just gonna be here the rest of the day? Not critting? Like, is it actually... Are critical hits on the user side deterministic? But everything else about a battle is not. At this point, I'm genuinely wondering. Because this is just ridiculous. Not what I wanted. It clicked Spark a second time there, but still, I wasn't getting past Voltorb and Electrode with being hit twice by both of them. Yeah, at this point, I've been thoroughly exhausted of things to say. All I can say is that I hate this video game. Is there... What can I do to make a critical hit happen? You want me to run around a little bit? Like, move my item bag? Like, you want me to... We're gonna go here. We're gonna switch pound and minimize. We're gonna run over here, we're gonna talk to you. And we're gonna talk to you. And then we're gonna do this. That'll definitely do something. That wasn't just a waste of my time. I wonder what... Oh! There we go, finally! Jeez. And then, watch this Electrike crit me, so that, I won't be able to fight... Ooh, Howl? Okay, that's big. Yeah, now you heal. And imagine I crit. Okay. The Howl was best case scenario there, because it just clicks Shockwave, which isn't affected by the Howl. Okay, now... I should say maybe, get to click Flamethrower. Okay, use Sonic Boom. I'll take it. It probably doesn't kill. It does half. Awesome. Does Shockwave do more than 20? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what I'm seeing is turn 1, I have to crit the Voltorb. Turn 2, I have 2 attempts to crit the Electrike, because I can't get hit by that Shockwave. And then, against Magneton, I probably need to get a crit as well. I don't know about this one. Like, what else is there that could help? I can't learn Rock Smash, right? Yeah, no. I would have taken note of that if I could have. Is it worth trying Orion Berry? It's 10 health. That's nothing. Let me do a quick bit of exploration through Cerebi. Mauville City. Emerald. I want to see... Oh god, do I still have the... Where do I go to turn that off? This is accepting inputs when I do not want it to. Okay, whatever. It's like if I do... Yeah. I'm tabbed out of the game, but it's still moving around. I don't remember where I changed that. Because I really do not want that happening. That is not good. God, how did I do this? I turned this on so that I could keep the thing spinning while I did other stuff, but there are not that many options, and it's none of them. Yep. Okay. Not gonna be language. That would be stupid. Okay. Controls. Tapped out. Options. Here. This. There we go. I figured it out. I'm so smart. Okay, now on to what I was actually doing. We now have to do a quick search of every single item I can pick up in the hopes that something will do literally anything. I'd rather not use X items though that is an option technically. Let's see, Verdant Turf. Because I can go to Verdant Turf, I believe. Anything here? No. Pretty much nothing, actually. Oh, God. Oh, where am I now? Okay, 117, back to Mauville City, Route 110. Anything I missed here that'll be useful? Nope, nothing there. What about Slateport? We've got... I don't have money to buy, vitamins, even though those could be useful. There are... Deep Sea Tooth and Scale, like, near the end of the game. Awesome, just what I wanted. 109 just has items, and then gotta go through the water routes because I don't actually have access to them. There's a Silk Scarf in Dewford, but that doesn't help. Granite Cave. I don't think there's really items in there. Oh, never mind. There are items in here. There's 2 Everstones? Why are there 2 Everstones? That is a strange decision. Yeah, nothing I care about in Granite Cave. Route 104 has nothing I care about. Rustboro has, if you can believe it, nothing I care about. We can access a tiny bit of Route 115. Doesn't help though, there's nothing on Route 115. What about 116? Nope. Rust Turf Tunnel? Nope. There's the Strength TM, but I'm not going to be using that. Sludge is just going to be better. At this point, we'd just be going too early in the game for there to be anything. Yeah. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, I have everything that will be of any use to me for this. So that's pretty cool. If pretty cool meant awful and terrible. Because the question is, in a world where I get just all the crits that I need, do I even win? And I think the answer is no. Wrong button. Am I still going to try? Honestly, maybe. I just might. What the hell did I even do here? Oh, there we go. Like, do I just gamble for literally the perfect, the perfect run? Or do I just allow myself to use, like, one potion and see where that gets me? Or one X attack might just be all that I need. No, because then I would still... Maybe an X speed. Maybe we buy an X speed. I think I'm going to have to fight you. Yeah. You know what? The little bit of XP to overlevel is going to be a nice little treat for me. We'll say that. Nice little treat. I'm going to buy 1 X speed and see if I can outspeed this Voltorb. Because if I can outspeed the Voltorb, I can probably outspeed everything. I'm gonna slide this up to the top of my bag for most ease of use. Because using an X attack isn't gonna help, because then I'm still gonna need to spend 2 turns on Magneton. Whereas if I X speed and get past everything, then we can do Operation get 500 trillion critical hits and just win. Or maybe even I won't have to do Operation get 500 trillion critical hits because I'll just outspeed them. Oh, I am hurt. Okay, that's great. This is just for testing though, so... No, not bag. Do I outspeed you now? No. Okay, that's great. But, okay, well I'm paralyzed now, so this isn't even gonna help. Okay. Let me go back and heal because I'm stupid and I forgot to do that. So, if I can't outspeed the Voltorb, I want to know if I can outspeed the Electrike. Because, okay, let me actually do a quick search. What is Electrike speed and what is Magneton speed? And while I'm at it, what's Manectric speed? Electrike is base 65. Magneton is 70. And Manectric is 105. So there's no world I'm outspeeding Manectric. Actually, what is Voltorb's then? For reference, because if I am slower than Voltorb... Voltorb is base 100 speed. Okay, so there's a very good chance that I outspeed the other two. Just not, the Voltorb. That's not what... it still works, because I've fought this guy before. God, I'm so dumb. Simply do not walk on the thing. Okay, new plan. Turn 1, X speed. Turn 2... Or, is it... I think it's crit to kill... I get the crit kill on Voltorb, turn 1. And then, turn 2 I X speed. Because, actually when Voltorb's at, like, red health, I might be able to sludge again. Because he might heal. So I should probably wait out poison attempts to see. Because if I could, like, boost my odds, as well as just get him to use a potion, that'd be great. But yeah, I think the turns that Voltorb is out are scarier than the turns that, yeah, no. That's just another attempt for a crit, I think, if I... Actually, I mean, if I get him to red again, I don't know how many potions Wattson has, so... That'll be worth checking out. But anyways, I think the turns that Voltorb is out are more threatening than the turns that Electrike is out, because Electrike can use stuff like Howl or Leer, which I don't really care about. So I'd rather spend the setup turn against Electrike than I would Voltorb. Plus, it lets me just do attempts quicker, because I'm not wasting turns clicking X speed on a Voltorb that won't, that I won't get any benefit against. You have a second potion. Well, if you do, you don't want to use it, so... Poisoning to get to red health just gives me another chance to crit. That's good to know. Honestly, at a point, there's probably a world where if I get paralyzed by Voltorb Spark, I have to reset as well. But maybe not. Hopefully not. Well, realistically, my prediction is I'm gonna have to, like, either allow items, like, more than just the XP, like healing items and such. I'm going to have to completely ruin the challenge by allowing whatever items necessary, or overlevel to hell and ruin the entire challenge as well. I don't think I have a chance against Wattson. You know, in a perfect world, this Voltorb only ever clicks Shockwave, but it had to have Spark. It had to have the paralysis chance. Okay, well. You know, there was an interesting something I saw in here. Alt 1. This is gonna be a little dangerous. Yeah, I think that's a little dangerous of a game. There's a button I can click to auto fire the A button, but I think there's too great of a chance I spam past my opportunity by like attacking the Manectric that I'll stick to the fun of doing this manually. Keeps me engaged in the actual game, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to think now of, like, when this plan inevitably fails, what is my backup plan? Because, like I said, I don't think X attacks or X specials will help. Just dumping more speed won't matter, because then the turns I'm setting up, I'm not getting any extra damage. And I'll just end up being too low in health. Plus, Manectric has Quick Attack anyway, so being faster than it, all it does is just make you use Quick Attack instead. But I think I just have to let myself use healing items. Which, to be fair, I forgot to look at how much money I had when I was buying the X-Speed. I don't think I really have much money to afford healing items. So, I will have to see about that. Okay, we have an attempt. I have used my Cherry Berry, which is not good. But we pop the X speed. See, this is what I'm saying. Electrike can waste turns using Howl. No, not the bag. Then we Sludge. Okay, we're still slower, but it did use Howl. That's really not great considering Electrike is the slowest Pokemon on this team, and using an X speed did not make me faster than it. Do I have a minus speed nature or something? I think I'm serious nature, and I don't remember what natures do what. Nature chart Pokemon. Serious is a neutral nature. It's plus and minus speed, funnily enough. Well, I mean, if I crit, I have a chance. Okay, now we can actually see how much Shockwave does, because I died to it last time. 29, okay. Crit, 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 crit. Okay, well. I'm losing this attempt anyway, and if, in a world where I somehow win this, I'm not taking it. I'm using a potion to see if I can make it waste a turn now. Okay. Okay, so that plan fails worse than I thought it would. I figured I would just kind of get outsped and lose. Or I didn't figure I'd get outsped and lose. I figured the turn spent buffing up wouldn't matter. But it turns out we just get outsped and lose. So that is actually just a wasted turn. Oh yeah, I have no money, jeez. Like, these aren't... None of these help. They don't even have an X special defense if I wanted that, which, again, I don't think would matter, but... I think I just... We're gonna buy one super potion. And then we're also going to change the item I have to an Orion Berry. Because I think we just have to play the game of, I'm not gonna get paralyzed. And if I do get paralyzed, the speed drop doesn't matter, because I'm slower than everything anyways. And then we just play the game of, paralysis doesn't matter if I always hit through it. You know? That works. Don't step on that. Alright, new game plan is that, we're using the same game plan, basically. And I immediately get paralyzed, but I did hit through it that time, so... Okay. You don't just have to explode like that, pal. Why Muck? Because Muck is awesome. Aren't you seeing how amazingly well it's performing here? I mean, this is a Grimer, but... It's performing so well that obviously I would use Muck as my Pokemon of choice. Because, I'm thinking... How much... When I want to see how much health is left when I, have an attempt where, like, I poison Voltorb. Because one level might possibly barely make the difference. Probably not. That's a lot of health left. But I think one health, or one level, is a small enough bit of overleveling that I'm willing to do it. So I'm just gonna fight this idiot. Get myself the quick level. That might be enough to level up again during Wattson's fight, which would help. And I want to see if maybe on an attempt where I poison Voltorb, will I get the kill? Because that would be a huge help to our odds. And it's something, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because we're gonna have to make many great sacrifices here, whatever avenue we go down. Okay, well that was a low roll, so that didn't do her. Well, I guess I can go for the attempt again. Yeah. Yeah, I highly doubt that, buffing our stats by one level will have done anything, but we can pretend. Is Muck your favorite Pokemon? No, my favorite Pokemon's Turtwig. But, for the sake of Muck Monday, we pretend that Muck is my favorite Pokemon. I do like Muck. How much of that comes from playing with, like, how much of that is a result of doing Muck Monday is, unknown. But I do like Muck. I think it's funny. And I want to see how... I want to put Muck to its limits, you know? Push Muck to its limits. Like, what happens if you only ever get critical hits on Muck? How does it perform then? That's what we're testing right now. Yeah, No critical hits. They don't exist, actually. They removed them in Gen 3. Because if I've learned one thing from Pokemon Red, the one thing we do not want to do is overlevel. That is like the number one thing we should not do. Oh, it boomed on me. Yeah, I'm trying to beat all the games with only a single muck, except once we get to the games with the Alolan muck, we're gonna have a regular and an Alolan muck. So, we're beating the game with one unique copy of the muck line. Which is, I don't even know if that covers it, because I'm not using a muck and a Grimer. You get what I mean, though. I'm not linguistically skilled enough to describe it in a single sentence, but... Wait, why did I reset that? Oh well. Yeah, the goal is to beat the game with just one muck, and a dream. Oh, that just barely doesn't kill. Damn. At this point, I think one more level would actually do the difference there, but still, that's like... I need a max roll with the poison, so... Like, does that really help my odds that much? Probably not, is the answer. Yeah, as I was saying, the one thing I've learned is, I do not want to let myself overlevel under any circumstance, because that's how you make the entire rest of the game, boring and easy. So I would rather resort to using healing items, than overleveling. Why did I reset there? Okay. I'm clearly not paying enough attention to the game. At this point, my goal was gonna be to get one more attempt where I, get a crit. But with how this luck is going, I might not have time for that. Like, if I'm pushing it, I got 20 more minutes in me. But... for all I know, 20 minutes is not enough time to get a critical hit, because for some reason, 1 in 16 odds are terrible. Great, you're done with gambling? Oh no, we're in much worse gambling. I am right now in a state where, against this Voltorb, I am required to get a critical hit turn 1. Because this thing, that or a poison to give me a second chance to get a critical hit. But anyways, because it has self-destruct, if I don't kill it in one hit, it's practically guaranteed to use self-destruct, and then I lose. Sometimes it'll just click self-destruct at full health anyways, and then I lose. I didn't have to reset there. But, I will say, I can click pound, and then sludge to kill it, and its odds of clicking self-destruct there are quite low. But, I still take a ton of damage from that, so... in order to get a single attempt, I have to get a critical hit like this. And even then, it's so unbelievably doomed that it's not even really worth bringing up the odds, because the odds are probably 0. Like, if I don't crit or poison here, we probably lose. Wait, does that just kill? No, it's not gonna. But it's close. Okay, please? Oh, that kills. Okay. Wait. We should... Barring enemy crits. Barring enemy crits, we should get past... Okay, or Supersonic. The Pokemon Emerald always starts on the same seed. That's what I was thinking. But the, opponent, Voltorb, consistently takes other moves. Like, sometimes it'll use Spark, sometimes it'll use Shockwave. Rarely it'll click Self-Destruct. And sometimes it paralyzes, sometimes it doesn't with Spark. Sometimes it crits. So, at the very least, the AI is getting different RNG every time. And it's evident here, I've crit. Okay, well... Well, thanks to the Oran Berry, I should at least be able to kill the Magneton. So we can at least look at the... Manectric before it kills me with Shockwave. Okay, well, I'm still confused, never mind. Yeah, I spoke too soon. So yeah, that's how this fight is typically going to go. I think, for all I was saying about, not wanting to overlevel, I think I give myself one more level. I think one more level is all I need. Yeah, fight this last gym trainer. Oh, Screech. Do I care about Screech? No. I'm not getting rid of Pound. Because if I run into something like... I don't know, what would I run into, actually? When would I not want to use Sludge? It'd have to be something that, like, quad resists Poison. And even then, I have Flamethrower. It's not going to be great, but it has the burn chance. But do I care about Screech? Not really. Yeah, we'll get rid of Screech. I don't think I will make use of it. Especially because it's 85% accurate. Okay, so with this one extra level, it's gonna be possible to kill Voltorb in one hit with the power of Poison. And it'll be more likely to kill, Manectric, or Electrike in one hit. So, that'll be good. Why do you use Grimer and not Muck? Well, because, having a Muck at level 26 isn't legal, you know? That's not an earned Muck. It's gotta start as a Grimer. I need to nurture it all the way from its, little babby form, and get it all the way to being Big Boy. Yeah, right there, I got crit by Shockwave, which is unfortunate. This is probably not a winning attempt, but I was able to get past... Yeah, I just one-shot Electric there, no Poison. And I was able to get past Voltorb just by clicking Sludge Bomb with Poison. So, odds have increased drastically with only 2 extra levels. That being said, at least looking into the future, Flannery's level cap is 29. So I'm already quite close. And I think I have to do some stuff on, what is it called? Mount Mortar? So I'm probably going to end up being overleveled for Flannery. But this is what it do. Okay, so at this point, we've at least gotten to see Manectric. I'm going to use my Super Potion. I want to see how much damage it does to me, because I don't think there's any world where I win this. It just does 39 damage with Shockwave. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, no, I don't plan on having Flamethrower for any length of time. It is only here because I have no other way to take out Steel types. I mean, for that reason, I might be holding on to it, because I'll need to kill Steel types. Like, I'll have to look again, but I don't think... Well, no, I'm pretty sure I get Dig. Once I get Dig, which is after this gym, Flamethrower's going in the garbage. We are not pulling that out ever again. But, for now, I have no other way to hit Steel type, so it had to come along. But yeah, this is the end of the road. Because it just kills with Shockwave here. Huh. Yeah, that is looking very much in not possible territory. How much money do I have right now? $900. Okay. Well, for one, I can sell this X speed. That's not doing anything for me. I could probably sell the Great Balls. Alright, now I need to catch a Zigzagoon. I think I can probably sell Rock Tomb. I don't believe I can learn that, but... Point is, I got next to no money. I might have to buy an X Special Defense. Like, if I buy an X Special Defense, or 2, and 1 more heal, that might be what I need. Because sure, I got crit by the first Shockwave there, meaning I lost about 20 more health than I should have. But at full health, that Shockwave did 39 damage, so at full health, I can maybe tank 2 before I die. So that means that I'm going to have to use at least 1 heal, because it is genuinely impossible. I do not believe there is any way I can get to Manectric while having more than 39 HP. I don't think there's any way that could be done without, like, using 4 X speeds and a bunch of potions beforehand. We're gonna have to use a boatload of items. Oh, I can learn Brick Break on? Muck, didn't know that. I don't know where Brick Break is, but yeah, that would be an option. Is Brick Break higher base power than Dig? Because if it is, I'd probably go with that, but, I don't know, because the main concern is going to be Steven. I'm getting distracted now from the original point of Wattson, but looking into the future, the big purpose for having a move to kill Steel types is Steven. Yes, I know Pokemon Emerald Wallace is the champion, but we're doing the Steven fight. So, he does have a Skarmory, I think, which Dig won't work on, but Brick Break won't be super effective on anyway. But then he has, Metagross, which Dig is gonna work on, but not Brick Break. I don't know, I'll have to look at it more in detail to see which one I'd rather have. I mean, honestly, it might be both. The answer will probably... Honestly, when I go to fight Steven, I might not even take a poison move with me. Dig is 60? I thought it was 80. Did they change that? Hold on. Dig. I could have sworn Dig was 80. It's 60 in Gen 3. That's crazy. When did they change it? Gen 4. Okay. Well then. I didn't know Dig was 60 base power in this game. That's wild. Okay. But yeah, there is a solid chance then that I'll be going into the Steven fight with a... like, with Dig, Brick Break, Minimize, and something else. Maybe Curse if I can get it. Just do the same thing as I did for the Red fight, but that's in the future. Right now we have Wattson. And for the record, the stream is ending here. I don't have much time to keep going, but my plan, like I said, I hope I can buy an X Special Defense somewhere. I can't get it in Mauville, but there's a number of towns, so hopefully I can get one. So I have to buy at least one of those, and then just as many healing items as I can get my grubby little hands on. And then we see what our options are. Memento, that is a good one. There's also Self-Destruct. Both of those will become genuine options when I get to Sun and Moon, but for now, don't think you'll see them on my Muck. Okay, I can learn Rock Tomb, which is why I'm holding on to these two. I don't imagine I'll use either of these, especially Thief. Okay, hold on, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Against the Manectric, we have Thief to take its Citrus Berry, because we're inevitably going to be eating our Oran Berry before we get to it, and we steal its Citrus Berry to get more healing and deny it healing. Genuinely, I think that might be... Because how do Citrus Berries work in this game? Are they a percent, or are they like the flat 30 health? I can never remember. I love that YouTube thinks you're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I have it set to that actually myself, because it's easier to find. Like, less people are gonna be searching for specifically Pokemon Emerald, I feel like. It's just gonna be general Pokemon, so you might as well do the newest one. At least that's from what I've heard, they do when streaming stuff on Twitch. So they just set like the streaming category as Pokemon Sapphire, so... Or not Sapphire, Scarlet and Violet. So that's what I went with. How does Citrus Berry work in Gen 3? Citrus Berry. Initially having an identical effect when used on or by... Okay, so at this point in the game, it heals 30 HP. Yeah, no, Thief I'm not using for damage. It's gonna do nothing. But this, words. This Manectric I'm fighting has a Citrus Berry as a held item. So on top of doing way too much damage, and honestly Wattson probably having a potion for it, it's also going to have a Citrus Berry. So if I use Thief on it, I negate the damage of almost an entire Shockwave, and I deny it its healing. And since like I said, I don't think I need Pound for anything. I don't foresee any like actual circumstances that happen where I need Pound. Because thanks to Stab, even if something resists poison, Sludge will do more than Pound will. They'd have to quad resist it or be immune like a Steel type, but we have Flamethrower right now, and we're gonna get Dig soon, so... even when something's immune to poison, we'll have a better option. So I think we can safely get rid of Pound for Thief. I don't think it'll be that useful later on in the game. It's not like Citrus Berry's 30 health is going to be a game changer later. And it's not like there's any Pokemon holding like leftovers or anything, as far as I'm aware, that I could Thief. So I feel like there's no better time to use it than now. So that's probably something we'll also do. So... yeah, I'm gonna save and quit out now, but basically, summary of my plan is that we get X special defense if possible, and then however many healing items I can buy, teach Thief over Pound, and then we just have to pray for good RNG, and see where that takes us. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, oh god, I forgot that happens when I move the window. So yeah. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming out to the stream. This was a mess of a stream, so I'm surprised anyone decided to watch for any amount of time, but if you enjoyed, you know, do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, and if you want to know whenever I go live, you can hit the bell, but the best way is to type !Discord in the chat, join my Discord server. I at everyone anytime I go live, so I mean, I'm live most Mondays. I can't say I'll be live next Monday. I'm not too sure. But I'm live most Mondays. The time is a crapshoot, though. So, gotta stay on the Discord to know when. Other than that, though, I think I already said everything. I've already spoken enough about next stream with theorizing how to beat Wattson. So I guess, thank you everyone for coming out to the stream, whether you're here the whole time or just 5 minutes, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!